Well, how do there, people out there in the viewerverse? Tis I, Captain Steve, and yes, we've now got the update. It's called No Man's Sky Endurance. Yeah, I didn't get the name right. No, I didn't. Now, I've done two lots of speculation. The first speculation was what if it's just 3.95, and the other one was what if it's 4.0. Turns out that I think this is a 3.95. We still haven't got the patch notes. It's not the big summer update, at least I don't think it is, because this is an overhaul to freighters. Hence why I'm standing in my freighter at the moment, and put that on the screen in a second actually, because you can't see it right now. You can just see my lovely mug. But welcome everybody. Hello there all. So yeah. Now, if it was for freighters, I thought they would have called it Juggernaut, but I got that wrong as well. So I got something right, though, that it is a freighter overhaul, but I think we could easily speculate that because they left base parts in, didn't they? Anyhow, let's bring up my PlayStation footage so you can see me in-game. So you go now, this is just installed just recently, so here we go. Here we are, and we've got quite a lot of people in chat. Welcome everybody, welcome everybody. 3.94 you're saying? Yeah, well on PlayStation 5 we didn't get patch 3.94, but look at this, they've changed the interiors in here massively already. Look, oh, my ships look lovely in here. Someone change colour? There's only... Okay, I don't think they've changed colour. I think all my ships are okay actually, mates. Awesome, but you've got these little teleporters now that take you straight up to your bridge. But they have left the staircases in for me. I don't know whether this is because I haven't actually done anything with my old freighter base. Maybe I still entrance in the way that I did before. Let's give it a go. Let's go up the mezzanine and let's head on in. Righto. What the fudge just happened? Shite! Holy... Why is this all enclosed? I've been trapped in a room full of nip-nip people and I can't get out. Okay, alright, okay, prepare for bugs. I can't even go into the build menus to start deleting parts or anything. Well, that's a reload, that's a reload. Reload right at the bloody start, people. Okay, if you've got a freighter base, now would be a good time to reset. Also, update still not working, not out on the Xbox Series X yet. Oh dear, that's not so good, is it? I think if Hello Games are going to put it out on different platforms at different times, what would be good is if they actually put out the patch notes. So if anybody hasn't got it, at least they can cover off the patch notes. I just did a little mini shorts to show what I did know earlier, but that's all I could think and do. Alright, so this has got me up on my freighter bridge. Alright, cool. Well, you know what? I'm going to start deleting parts. Look, even the stuff inside my freighter has sort of disappeared slightly, hasn't it? Alright, okay, well there was a new teleporter there. There's one there as well, so they take you downstairs. Right, so a lot of my trophies that I put all over the bridge seem to have disappeared. And some of my tech desks have gone. Yeah, so there's a lot that's vanished anyway, but let's just grab all my trophies. I might make a trophy room. Oh, what's this side door? What the actual fudge is this all about? Okay, well there's a lot of jankiness going on by the looks of things, people. Alright, well I'll take my little blueprint thingy. Okay, inventory's full, maybe I won't then. Alright, well I might have to delete these later. But basically, I've just fired this up, mainly to give my thoughts and opinions on the actual update. Now, you may have seen Beeble playing. I know I did, which is pretty darn freaking cool. Look, I've only got the freighter corridor right now. But what I did, I know this is a bit naughty, but I fired up my save beforehand and I grabbed myself a load of this salvage frigate modules, duplicated it basically, you know, like through the way that you normally do, that used to work. I haven't tested to see if dupes still work, but you're going to need all this stuff to unlock all your base parts in here. So here we go, let's go to base parts and upgrades. Alright, well we'll grab that then as well, then whatever that does. What does that do? An upgrade to the Freighter Galactic Scale sensors. This device allows the user to access detailed economic and conflict data. Oh nice, great, that's going to help for the freaking galactic map shizzle. I've got to install it yet though. Alright, well let's go back in here then. Additional storage. I think I've oh no, I haven't. Okay, well we'll put in some additional storage in my freighter then. There we go. I'm sure I did this. I'm sure I had max storage on this freighter, people. Hold on. Has my freighter changed class? No, it's still the S class. That's good. Yeah, look, I've got all the storage here. What's that all about then? Is that the cargo storage that I'm just upgrading? Don't know. Alright, cool. Let's go into a base parts and upgrades. Well, I would have thought that would have given me all the corridors and stuff. Do I have to go and unlock this over at the bloody... Oh, hold on. There's R1. There we go. You have to just jot across using R1 and R2. Okay, so I've got a load of salvage data. So, well, frigate parts, whatever they are. Yeah, so what is it? Salvage frigate modules. If you want to duplicate something, I've got 184 of the darn things. So there we go. Let's just use them up. Let's get all these parts. Now, I don't really want to just reset my freighter base, because it won't give me back all my resources. So I want to be a little bit resourceful minded. I want to go and delete the parts separately. Technology room expansion, advanced freighter module, spacious chamber with technical aesthetics for expanding habitable space inside of large spaceships. I love this. It's got little desks and stuff in it. I'd imagine this is really small if you're on mobile devices, so you probably can't see what I can see, but that looks really quite sweet. Alright, it's got a little table in it. It looks like I'm going to need a lot of silver. You see, I haven't got a lot of silver. As I'm deleting all those spare rooms in there, that should give me all the silver I need. Oh, this is quite cool. Planetary scanner. It's got a nice little table in there. All galactic trade room. Look at that. That's pretty darn sweet. I saw Beeble playing with some of these parts, and they look awesome. It's like that galactic trade room. It's actually got like an eyeball that follows you around. It's epic. Yeah, it does look good. It does look sweet, doesn't it? You're surrounded by well, could be wrong. Did you watch the trailer? Is the trailer actually out, is it, people? No, I have not seen the trailer. I've had their YouTube channel open all day looking to see if the trailer's there, and I've been refreshing for the patch notes. Let me just see if the patch notes are up now. The patch notes are not there, but there's a trailer. Oh, here we go. There it is. The patch notes are up. Hold on one, people. Let's jump on over, and I'll put the patch notes on the screen. All right, 1 second. Let's see if I can do this. Hopefully I can, without ruining too much. Let's jump into there. That's into there. Hopefully that's going to work. This might take me a little bit of shuffling around, people, to get it to work, but we shall see. So if I then go into podcast mode, be right back. Okay. Right, fine. With this here, this screen here, in the middle. Yeah, that screen there. That's the one. Laptop screen. Let me just go into properties. Let me see if I can get that to work properly, people. There we are. Or we're going to have to swap it and then swap it back again. 1 moment. We're nearly there. Just bear with me. And there we go. There we are. Here's the patch notes. So hopefully you can see what I can see now, people. So there we are. Let's scroll on down. Let's have a look-see. Oh, look, it's got a droid wing barrel nose, just like my anvils. Oh, that's so cool to see that on the actual front. Ah, I want that as my freaking thumbnail now, people. That'd be cool. I just need to adjust my camera. Let's move me into the centre there. There we go. That's a bit better. Right, let's scroll on down. Oh, that's so cool. Endurance, introducing update 3.94. Not even 3.95. Oh, that's a little bit tantalising, isn't it? I mean, we might even get one more update just yet. Okay, anyway, dramatically expand your capital ship in update 3.94 Endurance, introducing deeper and more varied freighter-based building, including exterior platforms and catwalks, enhanced nebulae and deep space storms, fleets of organic frigates, and so much more. Let's hit up the trailer. Obviously, I'm going to have to turn down the volume a little on this one, because usually it's copyrighted music that they use, sadly. Looking in the top left corner, that's going to tell you what's that's in here anyway, although the patch notes will anyhow. We'll scroll down in a moment. I'm loving the barrel nose in the corner there as well. Quick access teleporter. Yeah, no more running up and down those stairs. Technology rooms. Oh, look how cool that freighter looks. Oh, that looks freaking epic. I can't wait to rebuild my base, people. Hire NPC crew. Okay, I did see Beeble have his wingman walking around. Exterior walkways. Oh, look at all those freaking... I know they've improved the asteroid fields as well. That looked epic, didn't it? External windows. Brilliant. Okay, this is going to make the freighters feel a little bit more alive, isn't it? Manufacturing facilities. This looks more like the derelicts, doesn't it, right now? So this is sort of marrying everything together. This is melding it together a bit more. Huge asteroid fields. Now, I did have a feel that a lot of the updates that we're going to get from now until Switch are going to be enhancing gameplay. And I think this is kind of it. Collectible living frigates. Did you see the tail on that one? That looked completely different. And we're getting a Polestar expedition. Oh, you know what? we needed this. We needed this, didn't we? We needed this for our freighters. It has to be said. But that's brought our freighters up a notch. It really has. That's given them some polish that they've needed, to be fair. And I think if we are to get updates up to now until Switch comes out, I'd like to see a lot more polish going on and a lot more tying up of loose ends. So this is all good. Yeah, my first impressions and my first opinions of this are pretty darn good. Considering this is just an update, it's not the yearly update, it's not 4.0. This is quite cool. I mean, yes, when I saw that it was the giant freaking, you know, powerful arm, I kind of thought, well, maybe this could be it. Maybe this is the overhaul update, because that kind of does say overhaul to me. That doesn't say freaking freighters, you know what I mean? Or it doesn't even say endurance, really, does it? But then again, I guess it does. You know, endurance with lifting and stuff. Anyway, back to the patch notes. Freighter overhaul. Freighter bases have been completely renovated with a huge array of new parts and themed rooms, allowing players to quickly assemble a visually varied and distinctive home in the stars. These pre-decorated rooms can be further customized, or players can use empty room variants to take total control over decoration. Whew. That does look freaking epic. However, what I would say is there's too many bloody asteroids. As long as we've got one asteroid belt, that would be nice. I mean, we've got asteroid belts around freaking ringed planets anyway. I just feel that there's too many asteroids. Yeah, I don't know where I should say that, but there we go. So, oh, that does look far better, doesn't it? And look at all the reflections that we're going to probably be getting on next gen and PlayStation D5 and all that sort of shenanigans, which is lovely. Existing freighter bases have been preserved and legacy parts are fully compatible with the new set. I wonder if new players can get legacy parts. But normally when they use the word legacy, that kind of means if you didn't get them, they're legacy. They're no longer there. So it might be that some people have them, some people don't. We shall see. Dynamic crew. Freighters now bustle with specialist crew members walking around your base. Engineers, biologists and technicians display their thoughts as they patrol the base. And your hired frigate captains and squadron pilots visit your capital ship between their deep space excursions. Oh, that's quite cool. I like that. But I did ask Beeble in his live chat. I said, can you go on frigates? Can you see if you can see your crew on the frigates? No, you can't go on the frigates' bridges either, and you can't see the crew there. Hopefully they implement this on the frigates as well, so you can see your captains there. That'd be quite nice. I wonder what the captains look like of these organic frigates that you might be able to pick up. I know that our previous organic frigate, when you looked at it on the holographic projection, it just showed the Normandy. So I wonder if they've fixed that as well. There's a few questions I have, which I'm probably going to get to as I'm making my videos and playthroughs. So if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please do, because I'll be putting out quite a lot of information on this. And if you don't see me build out my freighter in this live episode, because there's so much that I want to play with and understand, I probably won't get around to doing it all in this one video. Actually, I'm on my lunch break, so I can only do this for about another 15 to 20 minutes before I've got to go for a meeting anyway. So I'm not going to be on for long, so we might just do the patch notes, come to think of it. But at least you know to get your salvage frigate modules, especially if you're on the Xbox. Do that duping before it's too late, perhaps, because I don't know whether the duplication glitches still work. Agricultural modules. Construct expansive freighter farms with specialist cultivation chambers. Plant and grow rows of crops and harvest all nearby crops with a single interaction. Freaking great. Yes, that was the pain of building freighter farms, is you had to individually pick up all the actual plants. That's a lot better. Can't wait to get mine all done. Traversing via space black holes is more cinematic than ever, with stunning new visual effects. Oh, that looks freaking wicked. That looks wicked. Jungle is massive. You see that? It sort of blurs the ship and all sorts of stuff. That's freaking epic. I'm wondering whether they're going to do something more with black holes, especially now that they've given them a visual overhaul. But all they seem to do is jump you a fair few light years, but they break tech right now. And that doesn't really bode too well, especially now that you can just use portals without using portal interference. I think they're going to do something else with black holes in a future update, people. That's just my thoughts, putting it out there now. Hello there, Dr. Pong. Hello there, Wilfredo. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. It's awesome to have you here. Right, let's carry on scrolling down. Let's have a look what else is inside of these patch notes. Freaking lovely shot, that. Nice. Okay, exterior freighter building. Freighter bases can now be extended beyond the hull with observation decks and catwalks, providing a direct view of the vastness of space. I wonder if other players flying, whether they can see you walking around on these catwalks and things. That could be fun. Okay, right, let's scroll down a little bit further. Base building quality of life. Visual variants of base parts can now be placed manually, overriding their automatic contextual placement. Brilliant. I like that. I like that idea. That's a cool idea because sometimes the windows that you wanted would go all squiffy. Okay. Exiting base parts may now be directly replaced without deleting. Okay. Right, fine. Cool. Conveniently preserving their existing position and snapping. Okay, well that's pretty cool. I'm trying to think when I would use that. Oh, you can place one room over the top of another. Okay, that's pretty cool. While building on a freighter, preview holograms can now be seen through walls, making it easier to see exactly where a part will be placed. In addition, freighter bases now have access to free placement, disabling snapping and collision checks and opening up the possibilities for more creative builds. Oh, awesome! Okay, cool, yeah. Freighter variety. Okay, freighter exteriors have been visually upgraded with enhanced textures and improved colours and high detailed surfaces and decoration. That does actually look a lot better, it has to be said. That looks freaking epic, actually, doesn't it? Coolio. Civilian freighter encountered across the galaxy are now pre-fitted with a variety of bases. No way! Which may be modified and expanded after purchase. So now when you actually get yourself a freighter, it might already have a pretty darn awesome procedural base already on it. You're shitting me. That's awesome. That's really cool. Okay, well that's freaking awesome. I guess you can delete it and get all the resources maybe. Who knows? Players may now encounter organic frigates as they explore deep space. Build your own fleet of these majestic beings, but be prepared for anomalous results when deploying them on fleet missions. Okay, interesting. These living vessels are procedurally generated and come with a diverse variety of colours, shape and tentacle configurations. I spotted a weird one in the actual trailer, but yeah, look at that one. That's really cool. I don't know if I would want a full organic fleet. Maybe if they gave us organic freighters, but then would you build in them? And then would they give us organic interior parts? Who knows? And then that's the living ship. You know, the living ships still don't really have much rhyme or reason. You can't upgrade them or do much with them. Evolve the traits and the stats of your organic vessels by feeding them from the fleet management screen. You feed them with offal sacks. I wonder if you can feed them other baked goods. You know, I'm doing a lot of cooking. That'd be nice. Doors and windows. Players may now construct external doors and windows in their capital ship, allowing spectacular views of the stars. I'm wondering how you come across those organic frigates. Are they in certain systems or something? If you find out, let us know in the comments of any of my videos that I'm going to be putting out there over the next coming days or weeks. But yeah. Alternatively, place interior doors, windows and walls to create aesthetically pleasing interior sections. That looks great. I can't wait to get into this. The Polestar Expedition. Before I go on to the expedition, let's hear what you guys are saying inside of the actual chat here, people. Oh, wow, someone's just done gifted membership. Wolfie, thank you very much for doing that. And congratulations to all those people that have just picked up some gifted memberships. Wolfie, you're the first person to have done that on my channel. Massive 07, double thumbs up for Wolfie. What a generous thing to do. Salute to Mondo, and thank you. I was wondering when that would happen on my channel, and it's happened. Thank you there, Wolfie. Yeah, you're brilliant. Heck yes, you are. So welcome aboard, Raptor, Pocky, Grey Gamer, Catherine W, and Royal Fredo. Nice one, Royal Fredo. Glad to see you pitch one up. You've been quite a regular as late, haven't you? So there you go. Gamma Wolf. Okay, cool. Nice. The DLC drop then. It does feel that way. It does a little. But you know what? It's quite a welcomed one. This has given a little extra, hasn't it? Imagine if you're a Switch player coming into No Man's Sky, right? It's going to be freaking overwhelming, the amount of new stuff that's happened since launch to now. The game's epic now. They're so freaking spoiled. Okay, cool, yeah. Again, let's scroll down a little bit further. I mean, they're technically space worlds, so probably any system. Yeah, maybe. I just don't know whether there's something that we need to install or do or something to trigger them. Or whether it's just randomly fly around. Who knows? We have watched the trailer now. Yeah, I put the trailer on earlier, so that's all cool. I think I'm a little bit caught up. I may have missed some. Sorry if I've missed something, people out there. But yeah, here we go. Let's carry on reading the patch notes. Embark on an interstellar cruise in the Polestar expedition. Repair the freighter's unique technology, uncover its mysterious past, and journey across the galaxy at its helm. I did sort of have a little stab and a guess at what the expedition would be, and I did sort of say, I wonder if we're just going to stay on board our actual freighters on this next one. Mainly because of the freighter parts appearing in the game files. I think a lot of people guessed that there was going to be something going on with freighters. But yeah, this is more than what I envisaged. However, I'm not seeing the lifts. When I saw Beeble playing this earlier, I didn't see the lifts, you know. But who knows? Players have entirely completed the voyage may now end the expedition early and convert the save to a normal mode ahead of the expedition game deadline. I quite like the idea of that. That's quite cool, isn't it? That's pretty sweet. Oh, look at some of these new badges. I like this one. That looks just like my freighter. That's a nice badge. I wish they would release them as decals that you could stick places as well, because they're so lovely, these. Whoever their artist is that's making these, 07, you're freaking awesome. I guess you are. Incredibly gifted and talented, the people at Hello Games. Enhanced nebulae, encountering stunning interstellar gas clouds up close for even more dramatic experience of the beauties of space. I saw one on Beeble's stream that had all like lightning and it was flashing and stuff. It was really quite epic. But those black hole effects look great, don't they? Inhabited hangar. Freighter hangars have been redecorated, introducing windows, new machinery, and alien crew into this vast space. Pretty darn nice. Just be careful going up the stairs. If you watched the start of my stream, you would have seen what happened to me. Living ship upgrades. Oh, really? Okay. Send organic frigates out on expedition to retrieve upgrades for the Starship Cousins. Hatch. Oh, this is a good way of doing it, actually. I didn't think of this. Hatch cyclonic eggs into sentient technology or graft parasites into your living vessels to create additional storage capacity. Great. And also sentient technology. Brilliant. At last, our living ships will be as good as our other ships. I'm hoping they've put in some vastly different sentient technologies to make the weapons feel more alien for these. Hopefully they haven't missed a trick with that one. Okay. Spawning sac, psionic egg, neutral shield, wormhole, what the fudge, and something else there. As well as infantry space and general procedural upgrades, a living ship can now evolve a number of specific improvements. Its grafted eyes can leech energy from enemy starships. Neutral shielding grants the ability to resist hostile cargo probes. Good. A clash membrane automatically recharge its neuroassembly, and the wormhole brain allows the starship into the economy and conflict levels. Brilliant. Okay. Of unvisited systems on the galactic map. Well, hopefully that one, by the sounds of it, well, this brain thing, whatever, it does both at the same time. Well, that's how I'm reading it. It could be, you might need two, who knows. But if you only need one, that'd be a slight upgrade over other ships. That'd make sense if it is one. Each phase of the Polestar expedition will reward generous array of account-wide collectibles. Complete the cruise to earn exclusive base parts. Okay, exclusive base parts, nice. Posters, the fleet commander's cape, sweet, a new cape. I just hope we can see them in multiplayer. We're all running around with these snazzy capes and no one can see them. The high gravity freighter trail, a Child of Helios companion. What? Child of Helios companion? I was asking Miyogi to make me one of them. It's actually coming into the verse. Freaking excellent. What the fudge is that? It looks like a map popping out of a barrel. Okay, we'll have to see what that does then. Oh, look at him. That's quite a cool companion, actually, isn't it? That's what I wanted, Miyogi. Now we're getting one. You can ride it. You can ride it. Awesome. But it will lay eggs as well. That's cool. Oh, that's quite a nice cape. I like that one. I might actually sport that one once I've got it. Loving these trails. And I saw Beeble change the actual engine colours as well inside of his place. That was cool. Wow. Hangar teleportation. Travel directly between freighter hangar and bridge by way of short-range teleporter networks. Very cool. Derelict freighter atmospherics, combat and ambient visual effects on derelicts have been reworked, making these capital ship carcasses spookier than ever. I did notice in their trailer that they put out a little while ago that the explosions were a lot more sort of... and there was water droplets on the screen. You might see them on here when you're walking through. You see them running down the screen. Yeah, and then they weren't actually in the game. I just thought they were playing on a high-end build PC or something, and they just hadn't put them in PlayStation 5. But brilliant. They're actually a real thing now. I thought it was just them messing around. Okay, the Stellar Extractors. The Stellar Extractor is a new piece of integrated freighter technology. It automatically harvests resources from deep space based on the system's star classification. What stuff? Oh, chromatic metal. Great. Nitrogen, sulfine, and radion. They're base elements for making some of the high-end stuff, like stasis devices or whatever. So that's not too bad. That's all right. Okay, but that sort of suggests to me that there might be something else coming soon that might use those resources a bit more. Look at that. Look at that organic frigate over there. That's very different to some of the others. Oh, I might have to get some more organic frigates, but that means getting rid of some of my current frigates, doesn't it? New asteroids. Asteroid fields are less uniformly spread. Good. Now appearing in a dense cluster. Good. And featuring a wider variety of asteroid shapes and sizes and colours. Awesome. The Starship scanner can now locate asteroids which are rich in fuel resources in the event of adverse fuel situations while outside of an asteroid field. Great. I like that. So they've put them in bigger clusters but less spaced out, so you're not going to encounter them as often. Nice one. Now what we need is like mining colonies by them as well, like little platforms where you can just land and buy a load off of miners, but maybe it's a higher amount just for those that can't be asked to shoot them all day long. Okay, freighter technology modules. Existing technology for the freighter, including teleporter, fleet command, and appearance modifier, have been tastefully integrated into sleek, extendable, glass-floored rooms. Oh, look at that. You can see all the wiring underneath. This is lovely. In addition to technology-themed expansion rooms, allows player to further customize and create their own base layouts. This is epic. This is cool. I saw Beeble earlier, and what he was doing is he built one that was all sort of like farming, and then he put a window in, and then he done the same in a technology one, and when he put the window in, it merged it in a different way that it did in the farming one. It was really nicely done, aesthetically wise. And it looked seamless. I didn't see any bugs while Beeble was playing, which is great. So, yeah, nice. Cool, let's just jump over to the live chat. Let's see what else is going away. Spoilers, by the way. Really? I don't think I've done many spoilers. Is there any? Have I given out any spoilers? I don't know whether I have. I'm just reading the blinking patch notes. They're out for everyone to read right now. So, yeah. Guess Captain Steve as much as distracted by the update as I was during this stream. Ha ha ha. Yeah, Beeble, this looks freaking great, doesn't it? These patch notes are freaking awesome. Well impressed with everything that I'm seeing here. I'm going to have to jump back into the game in a bit and have a little bit more of a look, but I'm just checking on the time. I'm going to run out of time, so I'm just going to do the patch notes and then end off, I think. Third person freighter warp. Engaging the freighter warp drive to travel between systems shows the freighter in warp tunnel. Yeah, sorry people if I've missed anybody that's put something awesome inside of chat, but sorry, I've got to hammer through this to get this video done before my lunch break is over. So yeah, I've got a little glass of water here, but yeah. Earn an exciting and varied set of in-game rewards by watching streams of No Man's Sky on Twitch. There's Twitch drops, people. For full details how to sign up via the Twitch drops here. Okay, a lot of this stuff we've probably already got inside of Quicksilver anyway, but it's another sort of element for all those that stream on Twitch, like Jason, I think Beeble does Twitch, Procedural Traveller, Survival Bob. I don't do Twitch, so maybe hit up one of those people. I know Damash Smash used to do Twitch. It'd be nice if he's back on there for this. Sentinel Pillar multiplayer missions. A new class of multiplayer missions is now available from the Nexus. The Space Anomaly has issued a request for crews of intrepid travellers to investigate heavily guarded Sentinel pillars to steal their data within. So at least one new mission there, people. Awesome. A cosmic voyage. Assemble the potent dream aerial and embark on a new mission alongside the organic frigates. Swimming through the oceans of deep space, the creature's song will transport you along a strange and surreal journey forever bonding travellers and beast. What? Okay, how do we trigger that? And look at that frigate there. It's got hardly any like tentacles on the back, but look, it's got freaking horns. That's a horny little critter, isn't it? Wow, that's cool. Freighter engine customization. I want to know how to do this, but it doesn't really tell you how. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and work out how to do that. Okay, freighter engine customization. Personalize your exhaust troughs. Saw Beeble do that. Looks freaking epic. Wow. Planetary scanner module. This is just going into real depth into each of the modules, isn't it? Streamline exploration with the planetary probe, a new piece of advanced freighter technology which can remotely discover all celestial bodies in a solar system. That's cool. But at the same time, then you don't need to really land on any of the planets, do you? Unless you want to find all the creatures. Unless it does that as well. I'm going to have to try that one too. Teleport to frigates. Oh, nice. Repairing damaged frigates has been simplified by the ability to teleport directly between your fleet and capital ship. Nice. Cool. Okay, I'm liking this. Teleport aboard, and you can just do it straight from your actual frigate command room. I wonder if you can do that with the Normandy. No, you wouldn't be able to do it with the Normandy, would you? No. I'm going to try. Asteroid harvesting encounters. Civilian pilots can now be seen mining asteroid belts for resources. Brilliant. That just ups immersion mentally, doesn't it? That's cool. I like that. That's nice. Glass freighter corridors. Construct glass corridors aboard your freighter. Enjoy the spectacular space vistas from a safe vantage point. That is cool. Look at that. Man. Freighter tech icon refresh. Yes, they're looking freaking amazing. Long distance object fidelity. So they've increased. Oh, that's nice. So a lot more renders in as you're flying in. Brilliant. I hope that also applies to fauna, so you can shoot them. It says planetary flora. It doesn't mention fauna, does it? The planetary decoration system has been significantly optimized and improved. Okay, with whatever that is. Ophrafedrial imposter technology, allowing props and plant life, rocks and other objects to be drawn at far greater distances at higher quality. Nice. It doesn't mention fauna. We'd have to give that a try, people. Asteroid inhabitants. Destroying asteroids may sometimes expose nesting places of otherworldly creatures. Nice. That's pretty darn cool, isn't it? Very cool. Nice. I hope they add in some... I keep saying nice, sorry. I hope they add in some giant space creatures. Well, they have with these frigates, I guess. The captain's bridge has vastly been refreshed with new visual effects, improving lighting, and now connects to the hangar via multiple sets of stairs and teleporters. I noticed that, but some of mine aren't connected right now. Freighter cargo hold. Oh, maybe that's what I was expanding earlier. The freighters now benefit from dedicated cargo hold inventory, allowing the storage for even more items like other freighters' interiors that can hold upgrade. Oh, brilliant. That's great. Nice. I've already expanded mine. Freighter teleportation. The teleportation network extended allows travellers to teleport directly from their freighter to any other space station and planetary base terminus. That's been something that people have been asking for a while. This goes on for freaking ages. I might run out of lunch break at this rate. Yeah, I've only got 15 minutes remaining. Fudge. Nice. Existing in industrial technology for the freighter, including the refiner, storage containers, and orbital exocraft materializer. What the fudge is that? Okay, materializer, I think. I don't know what that word says. Has been seamlessly welded into expandable engineering bay themed rooms. That looks cool, doesn't it? That looks proper grimy. I'm loving all the ceiling stuff and the struts and it looks great. In addition, industrial themed expansion rooms allow players to handcraft their own visions for their engineering bay or even their entire freighter. I've got to get on this. I've got to make an awesome freighter. I've got to redo my freighter build video. That's one of my best videos. That's going to be hard to top that. Infestation multiplayer missions. Okay, this is jumping all over the freaking shop, isn't it? On worlds on worlds across the universe, just below the planetary crust, something dreadful lurks. All infested worlds now suffer from visitations from vessels of the many mouths. I wondered whether they were going to do this tonight. When they brought out Emergence, I was like, I'm wondering whether they're going to overhaul the nested planets and also abandoned systems. I think this is a step towards that. Brave groups of travellers can team up at the Nexus and descend to planets exhibiting signs of infestation to cleanse the abhorrent worms found beneath the soil. Brilliant! Space storms, okay, experience extraterrestrial weather phenomenon, deep space, piloting your starship through dramatic clouds and storms. I saw this on Beebles. He encountered one of these, but as he passed through it, it disappeared, and when he turned around, it was gone, which was a bit of a shame. But that, oh, look at that! Definitely some new photo opportunities happening in space. This is, and we've got there in the end. And then there's just a ream of stuff, loads of stuff there. But yeah, you can read that in your own time, people. So yeah, that's pretty darn freaking epic. Lovely jubbly. And we've reached the bottom of the patch notes. I'm going to end off at this point. I'm just going to come over to the actual text over here. I have graves in all of my freighters. Graves, Dark Lord Zelric. Graves? What the? Graves? Grave markers? What the fudge is going on there? I guess they didn't really like your crew much. Okay. Never cared so much for a freighter, so hopefully this is good. Yeah, true. I'm hoping this makes me want to be on my freighter a little bit more. It'd be nice. Yeah, that's cool. What are the new building parts for our freighters? Says Crystal. Well, I was doing that originally. I don't know whether I can get back there now. This could be a bit tricky. I don't know whether that's going to just work. I don't know whether that's going to actually work or not. Let's have a look what I'm on. PS5 game. Is that going to bring back my game? Can you actually hear everything? Yeah, you can hear me. Yeah, we're back. We're back inside of the game. So yeah, if you want the new base parts, you have to go into here. And which one was it? Was it this one? Yeah, you go into here, and then you use the L and R1s to jump pages. And you unlock them with the salvaged frigate modules. Salvaged frigate modules unlock these. Now, there are different ways to get your salvaged frigate modules. I used to get them from being a bit of a pirate and a scallywag and shooting actual frigates or freighters that you find in space, and you'd get them. But that's been greatly reduced. There are other ways and means to get these, but I've got a massive stash of them because I was naughty and duplicated them. As soon as I saw Beeble playing earlier and saw that you needed these, I jumped in and just grabbed myself a shed load of them while I could. So I'm just unlocking all of these now, but they do look awesome. You are going to need quite a fair bit of salvage frigate modules to do this, so yeah, just keep that in mind as well. But I'm going to unlock them all, and yeah, I'll be making a video soon, people, of my new freighter layout. So yeah, look out for that. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Okay, I might as well unlock all these other colours, mightn't I? Ooh, this is nanites though. Look at my nanites just freaking tumbling there, people. Yeah, not so good. Okay, brilliant. Well, we've got all that done anyhow. We've unlocked all the colours. What else is there? And that's it. There's 3 pages, but these are all the new freighter parts. And funny enough, I'm not seeing the lift there. And I did have a lift inside of the actual, well, Beeble done a really good video on it a little while ago. But anyway, people, I'm going to be ending off, and take care for now. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again, people in Viewerverse.